Signs of a break. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding his zone.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this second inning coming up in Chicago. And with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And D-Row, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. Josh Bell the next to hit. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Batting it. Protected. Christian Vasquez.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. So coming to the plate, Austin Bryce, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Bell is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. In his career against this pitcher, he's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. The 1-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Rizzo carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
3-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Chris Bryant. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And my goodness, how about this? Cubs are down in order. It remains 1-0.
They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, number 99.
Striding in once again, Alex Verdugo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Hayward at the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Number 17 for him on the season as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts, number 22 on the year, as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. Fly ball into straightaway left. Schwarber is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 55.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Now the 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Hap is going to have room out there as he puts this. Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yu Darvish. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Darvish has a batting average in the low 100s, but as a pitcher, there's not much shame in that.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the pitcher, Austin Bryce. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hap is camped under this one. 1 gone. So here now is Jackie Bradley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. Popped him up. Bryce will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right
Stand.
Your attention, please.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first. Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Now batting.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and then swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
Third baseman, Bryant.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in now, Christian Vasquez as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Bobby Dahlbeck will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
29, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Right side hit hard, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Grounded to short. Baez fields it cleanly. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning. Ryan Brazier will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Ryan.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. The 1-2. Hit to third. And there goes the combined no-hitter.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that.
Number 7. Victor.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. So a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Stepping up now, Javier Baez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On to first, it's a Ryan Tepera will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 52.
7th inning ready to roll, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Line drive to center field. Happ is right there, 1 down. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the third baseman Rafael Devers. Here's the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez ranging to his right, in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So that's their 12th hit of the ball game so far, and although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. At the plate now, J.D. Martinez. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Jason Hayward. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
So he sets him down swinging. Ian Happ becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's gone into the bleachers.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strike. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. The 1-1. Sliced hard down the left field line, and the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
Now batting.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Line to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Andrew Benintendi will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now, and still nobody out.
Benintendi.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the bleachers and out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Showtrack. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Into the box, Michael Chavis. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Here now is Rafael Devers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line drive to center field. Happ is there, 2 gone. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Chavis rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up. They nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front 8-1. Josh Taylor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next, the dangerous power threat, Chris Bryant. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Now batting, left fielder.
So one gone here in the Chicago eighth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Swung on in the dirt, strike three.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Nico.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Pedro Strop enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Josh Bell. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
There to take it is Rizzo, and there are two away now. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. Two base hits, both singles to this point. 1-1, here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Chris Sale will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41, Chris Sale.
Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Popped him up. Kipnis is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's. And that brings up Javi Baez, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
A ball and 2 strikes now. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Baez stands at second with 2 gone. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Boston Red Sox pick up win number 70 to top the division. Robert Stock wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Yu Darvish couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.